Good morning, ma.
Good morning, Ife. How are you?
Fine, ma. And the video is on record, so you can start your presentation. So others will join us soon. I've messaged them.
Okay. Okay, you will put my slide. Put the slide.
I've put the slide.
I can't see it. I can't see it here.
Okay. Have you seen it, ma?
Okay. So good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma.
I want to acknowledge the presence of my dean, in person of Professor Olayinka Karim, and other speakers for today's program. I also want to acknowledge you, Ife, Oluwa, and other organizers for this great work that you are doing. The topic before me is gender equality in the society. Scroll it up.
Okay. I should pull it up. Okay, ma. Can you see it, ma? Can you?
I can't see it from my hand here.
I've shared it. Have you seen it?
No. Okay. So what is gender equality? Gender equality is when people of all genders have equal rights, responsibilities, and opportunities. And it is also defined as having access to resources, opportunities, regardless of gender, including decision-making, aspiration, economic participation, and so on. It also requires equal enjoyment by women and men. And gender equality also occurs when all genders are free to pursue whatever career, lifestyle choice, and abilities without discrimination. Why gender equality? It was discovered that women are being cheated worldwide. And according to UNDP 2021, almost 750 million women and girls alive today have experienced physical and or sexual violence. Women represent just 30% of agricultural landholders. 2/3 of developing countries have achieved great gender parity in primary education. So women are less paid than men for the same work done. And this is why the United Nations made gender issues number 3 in the Millennium Development Goals and number 5 in the SDGs. The next slide, next slide. Go to the next slide. So the major concern of United Nations is about gender equality. How do we equate men and women? We want them to be equal. But before I move into gender, the causes and other ones, I want us to know the characteristics of women. Who are women? Who are they? Women, women are special gifts from God. And according to an author, he said, women are more discerning, they are more calculating, more thoughtful, more spiritual, more loyal, more disciplined. Women are more disciplined. Next slide. Next slide. Yes. So what are the societal beliefs about women? The societal belief about women please move up here. The societal belief about women, number one, that females are inferior intellectually, and that females are for house chores alone, and they give birth, and that they don't have stamina than men. Next slide. So what are the causes of gender discrimination now? Number one is religious matters. Most of them prefer men than women. And again, bad mentality. The mentality that women are weaker vessels. They believe women are weaker vessels. So that is their mentality, that after all, there's nothing that can come out of them. The next one is rigid culture and tradition. The rigid culture and tradition. Our tradition don't even permit women to do anything. In fact, there are some culture in this our country, Nigeria, where women cannot even talk in the society. Educational level and literacy also is one of the cause of gender discrimination, because there are more men in the schools than women. Lack of enough empowerment. Most of our women are not empowered. They are not given roles, especially in the politics, in leadership roles, and so on and so forth. Unequal pay for equal work if compared with men. Women generally are paid less. They are paid less if they do the same work with men. And the next one is poverty. Because of poverty, a lot of women now are now going into prostitution, child trafficking, and so on and so forth. And lastly is lack of medical care. Lack of medical care. So these are the causes of gender discrimination in our society. So the benefit of gender equality, number one, is it will prevent violence against women and girls. And it is essential for economic prosperity. It will also eradicate poverty, because women will have their own work, and by doing that, it will eradicate poverty in the family and even in the society. And the society will now become more safer and healthier. Next slide. Ways to fight gender inequalities. The first one is that girls should have access to quality education. All our girls, you have access to quality education. There must be more enrollment of girl child in the schools than men. We should all send our girls to school. And at the same time, after the enrollment, you discover that most girls always back out from school, maybe as a result of poverty or as a result of pregnancy and so on and so forth. That is why men have upper hand. But now we should educate our girls. We should send them to school. We want more enrollment. And number two is that women should be given opportunity to be in power and achieve economic success. Thank God this one is happening in Kwara State, according to the Commissioner for Education, that the governor of Kwara State has already signed into law that 35% of his cabinet must be female. So we are getting there gradually. So women should be given more opportunity to be in power, in politics, in leadership, anywhere in the economics, anywhere in the sector. They should allow women also to play their own part. And number three is that we should end violence and sexual assault against women. We should end that. Number four, girls and women should have access to health facilities, and we should end child marriage. Child marriage. In some part of the country, girl child are being given to, are given for marriage at the age of 13 years, 15 years, 16 years. They are still child. They are not matured enough. Let us end child marriage. Let us send these children to school. And lastly is awareness of current state of affairs and the benefit of change. We should enlighten our children. We should enlighten families. We should enlighten females about what is on ground now and the benefit of change, the benefit that we too must be in power. We too must have what it takes. We are in a competitive society now. Therefore, we should enable girls to go back to school so that they will have what it takes. They will have what it takes so that at the end of the day, we have more women in politics, in leadership, and in our economic sector. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Ma. Thanks for the presentation. Really appreciate it. Most of our members, they had network issue. I've gotten back to them. That was the issue. But this meeting is on record, so we still send the recordings to other members of the team, so that they can have access to it. The second presenter already get back to me that she's already on her way, that she will join. So that's it. So thanks so much, Ma, for the
All right, thank you so much. You're welcome.
So this is a presentation by Dr. Abiodun she's a senior lecturer from University of Ilorin. She attended at the College of University of Ibadan from 1982 to 85 and presented to University of Agriculture Abeokuta for a master's degree, and also a PhD degree at Lautech, Ogumosho. So I met her when I was doing my undergraduate degree at University of Ilorin. She's very prominent, and she do her work well, and she's a very good leader also in her areas of career. So she has written more than 60 journals articles in peer-reviewed journals, and has attended both local and international conferences. And also she has supervised over 40 undergraduate students and over 60 master students. She is married and blessed with children. So she is someone that I really appreciate her effort, and she's been also be upcoming. She's someone I look on to as a mentor, both academic, professional, and everything. So really appreciate Ma? So she actually worked so much, so hard. So then before we go to our next presenter, I'll be talking.
Àti pé Ṣọlá bó ṣeun yóò ṣe tó kò fún Ṣọlá ọní tó bá fi lè bá mi sọ máa máa pé tó bá fi lè pe Ṣọlá pé àbùn kóyàn rè.
So I'm talking about how we can be able to, what are the values as a lady and we add to our society as well. We talk about how can you be a superheroes? Superheroes, they don't wear capes, we all know that. But what value are you adding to the society as a female? As a female leader, how have you been able to add value to your society in terms of, even though you don't have the tools at hand, but at least you are also meant to impact and or give room for other people. Not all superheroes wear cape. Being a superhero is not about what you give out. It's about what is inside you and how you are able to impact into the society. We are all meant to be superheroes in whatever aspect we are doing. During our childhood, we look up to our parents as our superheroes. There are people that you need to look up to. Without them, the world will have not been a better place. Medical scientists, food scientists, doctors, nurses, they all have their impact they make in the society. So we shouldn't use, as she said, gender equality is something, is one of those barriers that is not allowing most females to, oh, the females, they are weaker vessels, they cannot impact in the society. But that doesn't stop us from impacting. That doesn't stop us from giving attention to others. So females, we need constant help. As an hero, we need to provide solution that arises by creating NGOs, setting up NGOs in the organization, even though you don't have an NGO, but the organization you are, you must be able to provide solution to it. Also, superheroes, they are people that give room for other contribution. They contribute to a lot of whatever is happening around them and provide solution to it. If there are no people that want to help, or we continue pushing gender, saying gender equality, gender should be the barrier, then a lot of people think hatred will have been so much in the world, and at least nobody will want to impact. So taking our program, which is taking a bold step, is like you are taking a step towards achieving a greater height. You're taking a step towards providing solutions to other aspects. So that's all about it. About this program. Though Dr. Abiodun has already spoken and she already gave her own speech on female gender equality, which we all have heard what she talked about. She gave a presentation on female gender equality whereby she explained to us what we need to know and understand about gender equality in the society. So the live recordings will also be sent, but I still want to give room for other people that might be interested in joining me. So I will just talk a little bit about one of our speakers who I was expecting she should be here also. That's That's Oluwadamilola, so but it's award-winning UI UX. So she has 7 years experience in technology and experience environment, and she studied computer science, University of Agriculture, Abiodun, and she's a successful product designer with experience working capacity in several industries. Dami is the founder of Scoot. She's the first online platform where African children can get access to technology and creative courses at a young age. She also is the founder of TK Zone, a non-profit reaching out to all deserved community children with no funds and training. Train them in technology skills, thereby increasing the number of young minds in technology. Also, she speaks and mentors, see them as a provider. I see them as a solution provider in every aspect of our, in every aspect. So, and do you have any question? You have any question? Sherifat, do you have any question concerning gender equality in the society? Any question you want to talk or any contribution you want to make? Do you have any contribution you can just speak out? Spending the time, the meeting is between 12 to 1. So after 1, I will end the meeting, then send the recordings to the other participants that are willing to have it there. We also have a little chat whereby we can actually see the video there and have access to it. Sherifat, can you hear me? Sherifat. What do you understand by gender equality generally? What aspect of gender equality do you understand? What you don't have any question, no problem. I've seen your Okay. So what areas do you want to build as a female? What areas, maybe in terms of tech or in terms of building your passion? What aspect do you want to, what's the aspect that you want to, that you think solutions needs to be provided for? Eh?
Thank you. Wait for Professor Karim if she will be available. So let me just give a brief talk on IT tech generally. Most of us, we might have been interested in being a member of, maybe wanted to be a UI UX, a graphic designer, a web design. This there are different platforms in which we can actually get this. Number one platform is the EDS. You can make use of the EDS app to learn what you want to learn, because there you can learn how you can become a graphic designer. Then you use a lot of different apps to learn graphics. From there, you build your profile from them. Then as a UI UX, you make use of different apps. I will not say these are people that provide solutions through the creation of website, maybe for food vendors, for different organizations. They have create website and provide solutions there through the use of technology, IT. So you too, you can go into that. Then as a graphic designer, you can make use of different apps such as Canva. Then as a UI, there are many different apps that you can use. That's Codemy and other apps which can help you build yourself. These are things that can help you build your skills. Then how can you cash out your passion? Passion in the sense that what do you love doing? What are the things that actually you find purpose in, you find joy in doing?
These are things you can actually use your time to do. Now, a lot of people will be saying, and they want to expand their boundaries. They want to learn a lot of skills. They want to go into different things because others are doing it. No, you shouldn't say because others are doing it, you want to do something like that. You should do it because you want to provide solution to it and because you love doing it. Because when you don't love doing something, at the end of the day, you find out that you get bored and tired with it. But as someone that is ready to cash out his passion, or someone that is ready to be able to wake up every day and say, okay, let me rush and do these things, then you are actually at that place of providing solution for others. You understand? So it's not a matter of, oh, today today, the first thing I want to do today is, and I want to be able to do other things. I want to provide something, but you are not ready, you are not giving room for other people to put you through. So the number one thing you have to do is find what you love doing. Find what you know that if you text this person, the person will support you. And find something that you know that you are going to provide solution to it. If it is a food and catering you want to do, why do you want to go into food and catering? Is it like you want to want to create a food outlet because you love cooking? Or you wanted to do it because you want to provide solutions to a lot of diet-related diseases that people are eating from food-related food that are getting from whatever they eat. Because what we eat is what contributes to our daily health. So if you are saying that, okay, how do you want to provide solution through your own food, your own creativity? So it's just a matter of you waking up every day and saying, oh, I want to provide solution to this. I want to provide solution to that. Through what? Being creative, getting the necessary information from people. What is their taste? What is it that they want? What is it that they love about the food you want to cook? What is it that, what other things, what other ways can you actually package this thing that they can actually is different from the other ones that are on brand before? So those are the things you can. You want to become a graphic designer. How do you want to do it? Do you want to do posters, flyers? How do you want to get back to your people? And the second thing that matters is the network connection of different people. Network with people. Go to organizations that you know that they can actually provide solution. But the first thing you have to have is your passion. Then do you have a passion for it before jumping into it? If you don't have a passion for something, you cannot say you want to jump into it. Because at the end of the day, you get tired and bored. At the end of the day, like, oh, I don't have passion for it. Then why am I doing it? I don't have passion for it. Then why am I actually into it? So that's the reason why we say, okay, we tag this program like taking a bold step. What type of bold step do you want to take in the coming year? In this year, what are the steps you've taken that you know, okay, this step doesn't work for me? Do you want to continue with it, or do you want to switch? These are things you need to look onto, and I'm sure from there you can now say, I want to provide solution to people. I want to give people a lot of room, an opportunity to actually explore. Or like what Dr. Abiodun said, she said, talk about the fact that females are more in terms of physical challenges, education. Those are the things they are lacking. Yes, we knew that these are the things they are lacking, but how are we able to provide solutions through this thing? How are we going to give them an opportunity, a room for this? So as an organization, as a body, as an individual, we need to move out of that thing that is dragging us behind. Move from that thing that is pushing you back from setting up your goal. No matter what is pushing you back, you need to take a step, then you know, okay, this is it. I didn't plan, let me just use the example of this program as an example. I did not even know that I'll be able to do it, but I just say, okay, let me take a step for me because we did it last year and it came out well. So I was like, okay, this year we need to be consistency is one of those keys we need to look onto. Even though you know that okay, this thing just take a step, and no matter what, when you're consistent in whatever you are doing, people continue saying it, you continue to attract good, you're going to attract goodness to that thing you are doing because it's not you can't be doing something for and at least when you are consistent. Consistency is one of those. It's not the first time you start something. It's not that first time it will um, reach it. But if when you start doing it as time goes on, you start networking, reaching out to people. That's when you know okay, this thing is going to be it's going to come out well. So that's part of those things. So as I do these programs, as I move, I don't just stay in one place and do it. I go out to schools, secondary schools, primary schools, institutions that I know that oh, because I know okay, I'm setting a boundary. I'm actually trying to connect with different people. This program is a live recording which will be on YouTube. So everybody can have access to it anytime they want. So it's not like maybe, oh, doing this program, you need to create enough audience. Have recordings down. If you have, okay, you've been doing your food inside your room, so you have the passion for cooking, you have the passion to set up a normal kitchen, you can actually do these things by using YouTube videos, Instagram videos, WhatsApp. You create every day. You wake up. You create different, different. You create different videos that might be attractive to your audience. From there, they will see it. From there, you get people connect with people, and they will actually be able to okay. Let's see. Ah, she has been trying. She's doing this. She's doing that. But when you keep quiet and you don't do anything, that's when the problem comes in. So those are one of those aspects. So consistency is one of those key So for those that join, for our thanks for others that took time to join this. I really appreciate. We I will stop I'll be closing the meeting by 1. Once I'm expecting, maybe they are all in meeting or they are having something they are doing, but I don't know, maybe to be able to get across to us. Or no matter what, we should not, what are we like to say is that no matter what we are doing, we should always trust God. Number one thing. Then number two, we should always be focused and be consistent. So that's one of those key, consistency. When you're not, you should be consistent in whatever aspect of the things you are doing. We should all be consistent because one of those key points to making it standing out as a female is when you are consistent. But when you stop being consistent and you say, okay, because of because of something I don't want to do it again, that one will be a problem. It will be like a drag back. Because just like you have something, you have a plan that okay, I want to do something this year, and you leave it again till next year. That means the time and the opportunity you have at that moment, you didn't use it again. That means that is the end of it. But when you are consistent in everything you do, at the end of the day, 1, 2, 3, 4 person will see it and they'll continue to tell others about it, and they'll be able to connect with you and see what you can actually do. Because sincerely speaking, if you don't do anything, that means you are not taking a step. But taking a bold step is when you are taking that step. Okay, this year, this is what I want to do. This is my set goal. This is my objective. This is what I have passion for. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to achieve. Then that's how you can be able to beat it out. So that's it about it. I want us to have it in mind that, oh, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to achieve. This is how I want to be able to connect, give it out to people. So not really every time it should be because you have someone is pushing you back, or you have one kind of setback. That shouldn't stop you. That setback shouldn't be an hindrance to getting to that greater height. That setback shouldn't be, it's something that should be something that should make you to be stronger. It's not something that should set you back. Like what Dr. Abiodun said, she talked about the fact that females she said females have the capacity, they are too how did she talk? She said they are too lenient. Their way of doing things is different from that of their male counterpart. She talked about the fact that what are they are likely to be more thoughtful, they are more spiritual, they are loyal, they are more disciplined and more disciplined. Those are one of the slides she talked about. She also talked about the fact that benefits of the gender. She talked about the benefit of if there is going to be gender equality in the society. It will actually prevent a lot against violence against girls, eradication and all. But as all these things are something that might be setting us back, but that we shouldn't allow that to be our hindrances. It should be something that anything we are doing in this life, we shouldn't look at. Someone said we shouldn't look at our environment. We shouldn't judge ourselves by our environment. We should look at what we can actually contribute to the society. What are the things you can actually contribute to society? What are the things you have passion for? So as this coming, before I end this meeting, as this coming year is going to a new year now, what are these things you want to do? How do you want to provide solution. What do you want to go into? Do you want to go into tech, or you want to go into others? You want to have your own personal organization, or you want to set up an NGO, or you want to set up a group of people that will work with you. So whatever things you want to do, start learning it now. This is the right time for you to start learning. So this is the right time. Don't allow anything to set you back. Look at yourself as someone that is a hero. As I said earlier, that superheroes doesn't have to wear cape. You don't have to be shown. You don't have to be a celebrity before you provide solution. From somewhere, you have to start from somewhere before they see you. One day, someone will comment about what you are doing and they put you up. But if you don't do anything, then how can you be able to build up? How can you be able to say, okay, I've been doing it for all this while? So we need to continue to set up a gap, continue building that profile, and ensure that at the end of the day, we are able to provide solution to whatever things that might be setting us back. So we all need to be a solution provider in whatever things we are. Maybe you want to set a go 6 months, 1 year. You have to be able to get up and do these things. As I said earlier, I didn't plan this program. Wasn't part of my agenda, but I was like, oh, someone said I should do it because I've been doing it. I did it last year and it actually was okay. So I was able to reconnect with people around me, the people I've met before in my career, in my academic, in my field, and connect with them. So, and most of them I have a lot of challenges too, but I will not say because of one challenge is a challenge I should stop doing what I love doing, because I won't do that, because I know I'm doing it because I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it because I want to contribute to this little society I am. I want to contribute to the society. I want to provide solution by all means. So anywhere you are, anywhere you go, just learn to work along with people, learn to look for ways in which you yourself you can contribute to the society you are. You can contribute, you can set up your own goal. That's just the beauty about it. So that's just the beauty about this program. So it's something, if you have any question, you can just drop it on the chat box, or any contribution, you can drop it on the chat box. But one thing I want us to know is that we shouldn't stop. Wherever we find ourselves, we should always learn to provide solutions. We should always learn to contribute. We should always learn to get along with people and move along and provide solutions in whatever capacity we can. It's not going to stop there, but it's just the beginning. We shouldn't stop. We should just know that this is just the beginning of it. So okay, Arafat is saying every female has a voice, very educative. Yes, thank you, Arafat, for that comment. That yes, every female must have a voice. Yes, we don't know every female should be given a voice in the society. We all must be able to contribute in one way or the other. What I just want to say is that not that we should stop, we shouldn't stop, we should continue doing what we can do. Sometimes people will see what we are doing and they even put this inside your own small kitchen, you want to create something new. If it is inside your little space, you want to provide solution through tech or whatever platform you have, you can do it. You want to become a UI, UX designer, a graphic designer, you want to go into tech, learn it. You want to go into music, learn it. You want to go into catering and cooking and catering, learn it. Do it, build yourself. But one thing is, must make sure you have passion for it. When you don't have passion for something, you will get bored and tired. That's one thing I learned. If I don't have passion for something now, You just see me, I won't do it well. But it's what I have passion for, what I love doing. I'll continue doing it over and over the years. Continue connecting with people and continue appreciating God, appreciating the people around me for this beautiful opportunity. So I would like to give my voice of thanks now and thank everybody that we are able to just find their little space for their little time. And some of our special guests that I invited for them to also for what for their presentation. It was a wonderful presentation. Even she was telling me that she is on a journey, but I have to just tell her that she should come online and give a presentation, then leave. So that was why she just dropped a presentation earlier, and she just told me, she already told me that she would just give a presentation. And so I already told her that the this Zoom meeting is a live recording, whereby we share it on YouTube and other different platforms so that people can have access to it. So even though you're not in the meeting, you can still get it. I'll post it on the different platforms we have, and make sure I share the video with people that are interested in listening to it. Because she talked on gender equality, which is a very beautiful thing. And everything we said here today should be something that we should make use of by next day, that, oh, I want to start doing something. I want to go into something. I want to be able to learn. I want to be able to provide solution in whatever capacity I have. So thank you, Sherifa, thank you, Arafat, thank you, Dr. Abiodun, for participating in this program. And those that we are able to participate to, thank you, because most of them called me that they have network issue. So I'm sure that Ibrahim Jumoketu, she called me now that she's having network issue, that she tried joining, that she's unable to connect. So I think Zoom, the Zoom on her phone is maybe it's outdated or something. So she told me that. So she actually showed interest. That's good and lovely. So thank you everyone for this opportunity you gave to me. So we already said that if you're going to have the virtual one, I don't want to waste most of our time so that we can go to our daily activities again. So I will share the recordings to us, and I want you to send me an email or my WhatsApp. So Professor Karim is here, so I want her to give us our own contribution so that we can just close for today. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Oluwa.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I'm sorry for joining late. I was busy with something else. I want to say good afternoon to their coordinator, all participants of this program on female youth leadership. I'm delighted to be here. I'm also delighted to present this remark. I want to say boldly that I'm very, very proud of Ms. Ifeoluwa Rotimi for putting forward this kind of program. Indeed, this is what we need to propel our female youth onto leadership and entrepreneurship. You will agree with me that the world is moving very fast, and unless one is key into it, the train will surely leave one behind. And for our female youths, we need to move fast. We need to join the race. We cannot join what our male youths are engaging on now. Is it Yahoo Plus or Yahoo? And so many other devices that they are looking onto for a fast means of getting rich. But we can do legitimate things to make us to be known in this world, in all our fields of responsibility in the society. The kudos once again to Ms. Rotimi Feoluwa for bringing up this kind of a program. It is a bold step that can propel the female youth onto leadership and entrepreneurship. I want to congratulate you for this program, and I want to wish all their participants a very successful imparting program. I want to wish us that. And I want to say once again that female, we can rule the world. We can be known in the society. We can do all what our counterparts are doing.
Yes.
If we could take that bold step. And the bold step can be taken right from the corner of our room and right from our hearts by determining to be successful. I pray that the God will lead us in the program. He will direct all the affairs, and we shall have a brilliant and a successful program. Once again, congratulations to the coordinator, to the convener of this program, and of course, congratulations to all their participants. And on our behalf, I hereby declare the program open, and I pray for God to grant us a successful one. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes.
That was a speech from Professor Karim. With Dr. Abiodun came online. She talked on gender equality. She already gave her speech. She told me that she will be, as she's traveling, that she will just give a presentation. She talked on gender equality in the society, and it was actually beautiful. It was a beautiful presentation. So, is there any other question? Okay. So, I think we said the program is the program was between 12 to 1. That was our and it was just last for like a 1 hour program, so that everybody can do other things. You know, we are in festive period now, and everybody will be like, I want to do things, I want to get this. So we all have things we want to do. So then Oluwadamilola, she has not gotten back to me. I don't know what happened. So she's the only one that she told me she'll be online. I don't know what happened. So I want to thank everybody for participating and joining this program. It has been a wonderful section, and at least I've been able to learn from 1 or 2 people. And I want to thank my 2 mummies in the house, Professor Olayinka Karim and Dr. Mrs. Oluwadamilola Abiodun, for giving us their busy time from their busy schedule to actually come online and see what their children are doing. I think that is a beautiful thing they've done today, and we need to all that's one of those things I love about them. They don't disappoint. Even out of their busy schedule, they will still come and provide whatever things they want to do. So this is the people I learn from, and they are my mentor, and they've been giving me the way I know this way that I can do it and I won't stop doing it. Thank you so much, ma, for the opportunity and for always carrying me along and pushing me to that greater height. And I pray that you eat the fruit of your labor, that you continue to prosper in your ways and deeds. Thanks so much, ma. So I'll be ending the program now. So I'll be sending our certificates to each and every one of the participants, and also other people in the live recording. Also, they will have we'll be sharing it on YouTube, another channel, so they can have it. Then if there's anything anybody wants to ask, any question, you can just reach out to me. I'm always available. I'm always available. So you can reach out to me and I will give you the list. So I want to thank you all for your wonderful opportunity you've actually gave by coming to join this program. And I want to thank you that I really appreciate you, and I pray that whatever things you lay your hands upon will prosper. Thanks so much. God bless.
You're welcome, Mama.
Yes. Thank you, Arafat.